Hey, thanks again for coming back for part 2. Again, we're having a little holiday fun using the Grinch to look at success from a gardening and psychological perspective. Now, Alfred Adler might say the Grinch had an inferiority complex. B.F. Skinner might say he didn't get enough positive reinforcement as a child, and Sigmund Freud might blame the Grinch's mother, his unconscious, or his id. And me, I'd say it's all his doctor's fault. Dr. Seuss, that is. As friends, I think we can all agree the Grinch was not a gardener. But later, Farmer Dave is going to speculate on what famous Christmas characters likely were gardeners. Got you thinking, right? Stay tuned. Dr. Dave here, aka the Garden Shrink. I'm an old psychologist with fresh insights into life, love, and gardening. Join me on a journey to increase both our fruit in the garden and in our professional lives. Whether you're just thinking about gardening as a hobby, or you're an old pro, or just someone interested in psychological advice minus the copay, I've got something for you. So come on, let's grow together. But back to our regularly scheduled program. Seems the Grinch had difficulty delaying gratification. He was discontent, envious, and resentful. The Who's down in Whoville appeared happy, and he was intent on stealing that too. Now, these Grinch-like characteristics are not associated with longevity, health, or success. What traits are? Glad you asked. The best predictor of success, research confirms, is conscientiousness. What does this involve? Factors like reliability, discipline, follow-through, organization, and being goal-oriented. Boring, right? Yeah, boring like a six-figure salary and a life of impact. Okay, so virtues and traits like these are old school and a little boring compared to the latest and the greatest touted on social media. But Cal Newport, a best-selling author, says, if you want to be exceptional, you must be willing to be bored. The routine, the mundane, they're so predictable. I'm bored. Kids say that, right? But here's the point. When we do the little things well, they add up to big things. You don't believe me? Go read the bestseller Atomic Habits by James Clear for some amazing stories about achievers who focused on making consistent, incremental, boring improvements in their lives. 1% changes. This is conscientiousness in action. And plowing through boredom is an essential aspect of another big predictor of success and achievement, grit. What is it? The stuff the Grinch gets under those long fingernails? No. It refers to long-term perseverance and passion for goals in the face of setbacks, boredom, and slow progress. Doesn't sound fun. Angela Duckworth, psychologist and researcher who has written and talked extensively about grit, suggests it is a better predictor of success than IQ, talent, and test scores in various populations. In the exciting news, like conscientiousness, grit can be cultivated and learned. Thank goodness. You don't have to be brilliant or multi-talented. Thomas Edison, inventor of the electric light bulb and the phonograph, that's the precursor to Spotify, said genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Sweat equity, my friends. Hard work, stick-to-itness, consistency, not giving up. Woody Allen said 80% of success is just showing up. Do these remind you of anything? To me, it sounds like gardening. All right, so how so? Gardening requires planning. You can't just throw some seeds anywhere and harvest an endless supply of okra or snow peas. You need good soil with the right pH balance of nutrients and drainage. Most garden vegetables need at least 6 hours of full sun. One of the main reasons your garden is underproducing. Location, location, location. It's more important for veggies than it is for real estate. Veggies need protection from animals, insects, and disease. Crops need to be rotated. Cages or stakes are needed to keep tomatoes off the ground. Most veggies need 1 to 1.5 inches of water per week, and it's best to water deeply at ground level rather than watering them from on top, which can spread disease. Gardening requires patience. Seed to harvest is usually 2 to 5 months. No immediate gratification here. Gardening requires consistency. You know the saying, they're growing like a weed? Well, if you garden, you know what this means. Weeds grow and spread fast, like a viral Instagram reel. Like in a matter of days, weeds can go from this to this. They will quickly dominate the garden and body slam and body shame your little jalapenos. Now I'm going to share a secret with you, so don't tell Dr. Dave. But a few years back, he wasn't Mr. Consistency for one gardening season. He was super busy and he took a vacation right in the middle of the season. His garden was a mess, and you guessed it right, low productivity. Tomato plants full of disease and leaves chewed to pieces by bugs. It was pathetic. Served him right for taking time off for a vacation. But this year, back on track. Put in extra work from day one, like black weed barriers, stopped weeds from even germinating. More work up front, but less work in the long run. And a ton more tomatoes for cannon salsa. See, even he can be taught. Hey, thanks for watching. Come back for part 3 when Dr. Dave is going to give us some direct pointers on how to develop conscientiousness and grit. Merry Christmas.